In the news this week, Ofsted makes another attempt to expand out-of-school powers. Diane Abbott says Labour won't legalise cannabis. And MPs debate the impact of aggressive secularists on religious freedom in the UK. Hello. Schools Inspector Ofsted is seeking to revive controversial plans which could affect church youth groups. In 2015, the government consulted on plans for the state registration of all out-of-school education settings in England. After widespread criticism, the plans were shelved. But Ofsted now claim they need the powers to tackle unregistered schools, in a move that could also catch church youth groups and Holy Bible clubs. When Ofsted Chief Amanda Spielman appeared before the Education Committee this week, she was grilled about this apparent mission creep.
The intention that should exist is to have enough information to be able to identify where there is potential risk to children, and to make sure that any inspection effort is directed in the right places.
So you're admitting it would be extremely hard to figure out who should be inspected, what the qualification point should be, and because some areas are so blurred, so wouldn't it almost be impossible for one thing? And isn't it a little bit mission creep by the state to be interfering in the lives outside of educational settings? Are you comfortable with that scenario where we're constantly subjected to some kind of inspection in our private lives?
Labour will not legalise cannabis if they come to power, Shadow Home Secretary Diane Abbott has said. In an interview with the House magazine, she said legalising cannabis was not the answer to the war on drugs. She called for a new approach to drugs policy in Britain, but said her party do not plan to push for the decriminalisation of cannabis, saying, "At this point, we are not in favour of legalising cannabis for any purpose. I don't envisage us changing our position." Her comments come in response to Labour MP Paul Flynn introducing a private member's bill to legalise medicinal cannabis, a measure previously backed by Jeremy Corbyn. Students at Bristol University are seeking to ban women who challenge the transsexual agenda. A students' union motion was put forward after an event hosted by a feminist group sought to discuss proposed changes to the Gender Recognition Act. Individual speakers have previously been banned for holding transphobic views, but Bristol Students' Union appears to be the first to seek a blanket ban. If passed, the ban would leave students unable to hold events with speakers who state that men cannot become women. And finally, the UK's freedom of religion is under attack from aggressive secularists and the religiously illiterate, according to a Christian MP. Fiona Bruce made the statement during a debate on freedom of religion and belief in Westminster Hall.
Freedom of religion, this hard-won freedom, is under attack in the UK today. Whether unintentionally from those who lack religious literacy, or more deliberately from aggressive secularists, or by attacks from one faith or another, or simply by those who ridicule people of faith in the 21st century.
Mormon MP Stephen Kerr also spoke in the debate.
Freedom of religion is the right to choose, change, declare and act upon your faith. It includes the freedom to worship, but it is much more than that. It is the right to exercise or practice your religion without interference with government.
Well, that's all for this week. For regular updates and information on all of our stories, plus much more, visit our website at christian.org.uk. Until next time, goodbye.